Hi and welcome back. In previous tutorial we have seen how we can make use of if-else in Python. If-else is used when we have to perform some action depending on whether the condition is true or false. So if-else is a conditional control structure. In previous tutorial we created this example in which we were trying to find out whether the entered number is even or odd. In this tutorial, we will do few more examples which will be related to conditional control structures. So let's insert a new cell. Now in this example, we will read two numbers from the user and we will display which one is the greater among two. So we will give the comment here greater among two numbers. Okay, so we have to read two numbers from the user first. So we will say x equal to, again we will use the input method as we want the value of x to be entered by the user. So here we will again say input enter a number and we can typecast it to int. So here we will give int, otherwise the value written by the input method is of string type. And then we will read the second value and we will store it in variable y. So I will just copy this and make the changes. Okay, and we can say enter another number. Okay, now after reading both the numbers we need to check which one is greater. So we need to make use of if statement here. So we will say if and then we will write our condition, and our condition is if x is greater than y, and then we will give colon. So if this condition is true, that is if x is greater than y, then what is to be done? We will print a message that x is greater than y. Now here remember we need to first give indentation because we do not use any type of brackets or braces to give the body of if or else. Rather than that, in Python we use the indentation, and the standard indentation is 4 spaces. So I'm using 4 spaces over here, and then I will give my print statement print, and I want a message to be displayed that value of x, whatever it is greater than the value of y. So we will give x outside the quotes as we want value of x to be displayed, and then within quotes we will give our message is greater than, and then we want value of y to be displayed, so again y will be outside the quotes. Now this statement will be executed if the above condition is true. We want to handle the scenario where the above condition is false, so for that we will give else part as well. Else is not mandatory to be given with if, we can have simple if statement as well. But when we want to deal with both the cases where the condition is true and when the condition is false, then we can use else to handle the false scenario. That is the scenario where the condition is false. Now in that case we will give the message print, and then we will say y comma in single quotes we will give our message is greater than, and then again the value of x has to be displayed. So here we will give x. Okay, notice that after giving the condition we need to give the colon, and after writing else as well we need to give the colon, and the body of if and the body of else should be at the same indent. Okay, so let's run this code. Now enter a number, let's suppose we enter 23, and another number, let's suppose we enter 45. So here we are getting a message 45 is greater than 23. So this else part is getting executed because we have entered the value of x as 23 and the y as 45. So 23 is greater than 45 is false. So this else part is getting executed. Okay. Now let's suppose if we add one more statement here. And here if we say second number is greater. Okay, now notice the indentation over here. Here the indentation is equivalent to the indent of the above statement, which is the part of else. So this statement will also be executed whenever the above condition is false, as this is the part of else body. So let's run this once. Now suppose if we enter the first number as 12 and second number as 34. Now here you can see we are getting two messages. 34 is greater than 12 and the second number is greater. That is, this statement belongs to the else part. Now what if we give a message at the indent where we have given if and else? Suppose if we give here a message, let's say after if else. Okay. Now this statement will be executed in both the cases whether the condition is true or false. Why? Because this statement is not the part of else block or if block. This is given after the else block, as it is having the same indentation like if and else. So let's run this. Now suppose if we enter 12 and second number 2. Now here the condition is true, but we are getting this message after if else because this is at the same indentation where we have given if else. So this statement is not part of the else body. Okay, so indentation is very important in Python, as we do not use any braces or brackets to specify the else part or if part in Python. That's all for this tutorial. In next tutorial, we will see few more examples related to conditional control structures. Thank you for watching this tutorial.